Younglipz is a guy that came up in music when I first heard him, yeah? And I'm not gonna bring up all the rubbish that I've been hearing because I don't care about that and it's none of my business. What I'm bringing up is the fact that Younglipz was someone who had nothing to do with nothing, and then he met OC, his gang OC. Everyone knows this is the gang that I don't get along with because of past rubbish, yeah? Younglipz could have just freaking gone on with his life and became famous, and instead he bumped into these OC blows, and he's bumped into these other gangsters, like the Elmadines and that, and then he chose to align himself with these guys, but not align as in like having a network that he could elevate with. He aligned himself with these guys gang related wise, you know, like Younglipz had an opportunity to become someone massive in Australia, but then he chose to align himself with this stupid gang. Remember, my guys never had an issue with Younglipz. My guys only had an issue with this gang that I just told you about. Fast forward, when Younglipz was now making big noise on the streets, he went to a place which I'm not gonna mention. He went into the toilets, and one of my guys confronted him. It was an accident. It was a coincidence that they happened to go to the toilets at the same time. Long story short, Younglipz ended up getting abstayed. When I first heard about it, I was like, what happened? Because one of the young Usos did this to Younglipz. I go, who's Younglipz? Explained that he rolls with OC, so obviously I didn't care. I found out later on that he was actually someone who was coming up in the music industry, but he was getting effed over from all the people around him, not being honest with him when it came to his music, you know, like the guy wasn't getting paid his due diligence. Younglipz was becoming successful, but then he chose to surround himself with wannabe gangsters and also heroes, yeah? If he never joined that gang, my guy never would have abstayed him, all right? And my guy's got a big heart. Younglipz, he would have been as big as 1-4 now, if not bigger, because the guy's got a totally different style than the 1-4 boys and the 046 boys. You know what I mean? I've listened to his music once because it was playing in the background while I was training, and I remember turning around. I said to this Aussie guy inside prison, I go, who the hell's that? Because I could tell it was the Islander voice here. And he goes, oh, it's this guy Younglipz, you know? And then straight away I knew he was OC, so I said to the Aussie guy, turn that freaking TV off before I come and turn your lights off. So he turned it off straight away.